So it's a weird situation where the bounty hunter is also the favorite.
It's one of those ones where, like, we can try to sell you the snake oil that NiP are bounty hunters, but the odds don't lie. Recent results don't lie. Ninjas in pajamas come into this game in better form, but can they pick it up, or are they just the stepping stone for the rebound? For now, it sounds like the latter. Until Ujerks comes through that smoke, thought there was a bit more potential for it. We've got a Molotov here for Snappy. He would need a second Molotov, though, unless they give him space. But the solution is a smoke, and now he's going to be led to look like a fool. Unfortunate that they have the counter piece of utility for exactly that, and paiN are going to pick up pistol with 3 players alive.
Good start for him.
Fast Mac 10 move out from Kaspersky, but dropped to 10 health thanks to the 2 frag grenades. So utility, again, a key element of these first 2 rounds to the favor of paiN, and clean shots from NQZ at a distance really just suck the life out of this play for NiP. Little flank for Davideus out middle as well. Possible threat of losing a player in Donut means he doesn't waste any time, and this one gets cleaned up just the way paiN like it. What are they? NiP? They are on pistols, having to hold off before guns come back around. Oof, though, quick sudden burst up the top of ramp. biguzera slides into the action, and Shush is going to get himself a second. Able to push short side as well, could potentially compromise that rotate from NQZ. Bomb plant safe from this position. Incendiary flusters Wrinkle, but not into the angle.
Ooh.
And we get the snappy flank. Oh, but they hold for it. Davideus, good presence of mind. And still smoked off on short. Shush, that's 3. He's gonna have to ace this, and he could! 4th kill, lickety split with the headshots coming out of that. And he was always predicting the rotate. Now he's gotta do it with 2 health. And as NQZ guns him down, he'll deny him that 5th stepping stone on what would have been a wonderful Shush highlight. Still a great message to send to paiN that he can bring this level, but it's a 3rd round nonetheless.
The return of Shush is what we're also trying to see with this reemergence of NiP on this lineup. It felt like all their careers could go to die in this situation, and Shush is somebody from Heroic. I mean, I feel like he was my favorite anchor for such a long time, being up that past that like 100 rank mark, and now have climbed up to a spot where, funnily enough, they've got new VRS problems, but still.
Shots towards middle, we'll get back to that. The technicalities of the Counter-Strike world, because straight frags look good until biguzera from Shelf gets the better of it. Ujerks, though, gonna keep this one alive. Doesn't have the bomb. That sits outside elbow. Minute 20 to cook. A 1 versus 2 left in front of him.
Yeah, they haven't seen the bomb with these kills, so Ujerks has to go and get it, but the CTs, they'll be guessing, and they've just split the difference. I mean, Snow's in a great spot. I don't think he needs to move much from here. But Ujerks is slowly going to run out of time to both get the kills and the bomb back. NQZ very careful about this spot. And they grab this round as well. So it's a 4-0 start here for paiN. It's exactly what you want to see from paiN.
Kaspersky is looking to join up with this B commitment. 3 players ready to go up this ramp. CTs haven't shown much. They smoke off the front of it, and Ujerks hits the ground. NQZ through smoke. That's a nice return from Wrinkle. Snappy's going to use that kill to create the further... Oh! Again, though, what goes around comes around. DGT lines this up. 12 health is all he had to finish off that kill. And you can see how it just slows down the entire pace of what NiP had going for them in that bomb site. Kaspersky trying to snap back towards short side. His 4K back on train. And Cologne turned heads. Individually, he is on fire, but can't hit what he can't see. And a creepy Davideus crawls forward, supported by biguzera. paiN gonna keep these winning ways rolling.
Wow, man. The timings and everything are just perfect right here for paiN.
Oh, again, gonna try to play with tempo, hoping that Shush could replicate that Tech 9 near ace. Not this time. Nothing going for them here. Snow is on the scene.
Full control.
Powering up, rolling down the hill and getting bigger as this goes. 6-0 the start here on Ancient.
Damn, and it's quick as well. The pace that NiP are bringing there, you know, very much trying to make every round as short as possible, but it's not scaring paiN at all.
finally start grinding through, finally start to find improvements, and now they're in that horrendous spot where they can't get invites to tier 1 invites, and they're too high in the rankings to get invites to tier 2. I just feel like life's out to get him. If he were to tell me that life's out to get him, you would almost have to believe it.
That's the Churchill quote, you know, if you're going through hell, keep going, because they've already done the hard part, and I think they've built some grit off the back of it. But, well, maybe they'll just... It'll get even worse if they lose this game, actually, because a single elimination, this is a big stage here for NiP, and it's not a good start in this map.
But...
Yeah, I mean, they built a lineup where everyone has potential,
yes,
and they just have a veteran IGL who...
Yep.
I think his biggest issue was attitude. Like, it's not like all of his colleagues didn't also have to play this new game they didn't like that much. They figured out how to play it, and now it's a lot better. But now he's got a lot of players who could probably teach him a thing or two about how to play. And this mid lurk actually could change the round. Kaspersky gets his, but NQZ now, chance that he can make this weird.
Kaspersky on 17 health. Puts a smoke in front of himself.
Yeah, he's got to get across.
And
oh, that was such a good play, actually.
Half a second more, and he's got that kill, and then maybe, just maybe, but at least he had the lineup. He had envisioned how to win this, but it comes down to a bit of timing. And there's truth to Wrinkle and Ujirx as well. Goes back to what you're saying. I like the pieces, but this flash from Snow, he meets his maker, was set up to go for the success. Instead, it's going to be Biguzera leaning alone on this B site. Now burned into the open as well. He's also going to go down with nothing, and a well-timed red flank. Speak of the devil, Kaspersky's in with all three.
Tell me how there's 3 guys waiting for him, all lined up, and they all die. Yeah, I mean, he was getting better for a while.
Fast one again, huh? Gonna try to barrel into the Opper. Flashes just saved that Opper. My God. Snow again back to the kill feed. This time he doesn't go to them, they come to him. And he lays down lead. Biguzera right ahead of it. I mean, that overstacked B bomb site in response, because there's no assists in the kill feed either.
Yeah.
The kid can do it all. 12 frags for him, 12 for NQZ. Both were present on that bomb site a round ago. Biguzera gets peeled off early this time. Again, it is going to be the Ninjas trying to get themselves on this B site, looking to pop the smoke, pre-firing this position. Snow's fine with that. You want it?
Wow.
Come get it! Another multi-frag from the young gun, supported by Davideus behind it, and paiN are tapping right back in to that win streak.
He's putting up one of his best halves of the year here, 15-4.
Actually, you should have thrown your smoke deeper so you could keep eyes on the bomb.
Oh, man, they knew exactly where he was going to be. They needed to hit that first shot. They couldn't do it.
And Snappy not tucked into the corner. Didn't expect that burst of M4 bullets to come through at him. paiN trying to do the same thing. I had much more faith in the Ninjas than I did Rare Adam. So I do find this shocking. But we'll see if maybe a 3-round T-side can be pieced together now that they've got man advantage at the start of this one. Davideus taking a chance with the smoke spam. Tidbits of damage done, but this is going to be an important round from DGT, and we haven't really had to say his name because all the rounds have gone to B. Sliding down beneath that spotlight. Shush, though, throws caution to the wind. Didn't anticipate Davideus on big box, and still the T's weren't really ready to go, but Shush was convinced he had really created more space for free. Instead, met by smoke, but there is still a bit of hesitation here from the remnants of paiN as well. NQZ starting to carve a path through cave. We hit 40 seconds. Donut belongs to the Ninjas, and paiN have peeled entirely off this bomb site, opting for temple control instead. Now mollied out of that. Davideus could go look at the angle, but it's an op on the other end of it, so not really the best duel unless he really swings. Feels to me like Snow's ready to get going, but hands no longer busy on that bomb. He's going to go for the incendiary, and as he pulls it, Kaspersky hits him at the perfect moment, and Wrinkle's not going to drop that shot. So Shush's opening is not for nothing. This is the Ninjas with a second round.
Gotta love all of Kaspersky's decision-making, and the way that they set up the exec was excellent as well. And the second molly into the temple push is perfect, so protocols look good. It's a hard-fought round. They get a second. I mean, how close paiN are to the finish line is hard to ignore.
Almost could have been a lineup. Off give cover. Wrinkle's got the double kill going, so mid control tested and bested this time to the favor of NiP. Uh-oh. We catch Ujerks at an awkward time.
It'll eventually just be a staggered exec here on the B site with everybody. Snow to back up, but this will have to be a retake. Oh, another great kill through the smoke.
They hear that jump into the back of sight, but Pillar is impenetrable.
Whoa.
Snappy just got blasted away.
Being good at that is a skill, I'll say.
Suddenly, we've got a man advantage situation. This was 4v3 with the post plant going. Ooh, missed the op shot's gonna cost Wrinkle after he opened this with the double, so we go back to a shush clutch, and not this time either. Snow right there to trade it. Again, it's paiN just staying on top of it, and you know why they're laughing, collecting half of those kills in the retake by way of smoke spam. paiN pick it up, double digits on this defense. He'll look to link up with the mid play instead. Bomb is already in A main, so we know where this one's anticipated to end. Snow, though, kind of working on his own out middle as Biguzera decides to make sure nobody flanks out through that cave. And now Biguzera is just very far removed from the full-blown commitment out A main. 3 players charge out, get to the cover of the boxes. Don't find kills with it, though. Now they're being laid out on the floor of this A site. Shush turns back.
Oh, clean.
Very nicely done. Triple kill here for Shush off the USP is going to give the Ninjas in Pajamas something to work with. At least here on Ancient, the second half will start well.
Yeah, I think that'll be, that's actually a pretty promising sign. I mean, at least getting to see their CT side will be something. This could have definitely been a wash, but I don't think paiN will be too uncomfortable regardless. NQZ, 16 health, looking for any little bit that he can get. Almost gave up on that angle before he saw Snappy.
AK's basically across the board for paiN.
The split's going to come in real strong versus Kaspersky's Falmus, but he's doubled up with Shush. And actually, Wrinkle coming back to mid might be the move.
They're going to wide swing into elbow. Snappy and Shush getting the better of all that. Snappy.
I really love that.
Nice kill from Cave into elbow with an MP9. Just trying to add himself to the 2 guns out middle, but the trade-off is A was understaffed, and now it's going to belong to DGT. Low health as well for the rotate. Shadow advantage is what Snappy just shot at. He sees the shadow on the wall, jumps the gun. Trades go back and forth towards middle, and this round's back in paiN's control for only a moment. Ujerks is going to try to get onto scene as fast as he can, or is he? He has the option to walk CT, but that's going to give more space and more time for the bomb plant to get off site post-plant.
Looks like he's going to, I don't know, maybe walk this temple. I'm not sure how he wants to approach this, but still early on into the bomb. Kit, no nades.
Ujerks at least arrives silently.
They're getting far away from this.
CT control could be the death sentence of Ujerks. DGT working his way up that alley and very deep on this position from NQZ. Knows he's probably not going to come clear you and ready to swing for it. What a great way to just avoid the threat and close out the first gun round from, if I'm not mistaken, a 3v4. Out mid again. Okay. Like a gargoyle. Kaspersky's just sitting up on that ledge, doesn't react. Luckily, Shush is going to do the heavy lifting. Snappy finds Biguzera through the smoke, and yet again, it's a clear advantage out of the gate for the Ninjas in Pajamas. Didn't win them the round 1 round prior.
I think that's the little bit of luck that they were hoping to have in the first half. Yeah, that was kind of funny, just not moving.
So it's like he kind of accepted death.
Yeah.
Take me.
And Snow was like, I can't control the spray for a guy who's not moving.
I could just... Also, I mean, great distraction to set up Shush, but don't let it slide. Ujerks steps in. Davideus wasn't ready for a second. NQZ with a chance to surpass Snow's kill count if he pulls this one out of the hat. And with a 1v1 queued up on B site, plenty of time to. Doesn't look to me like Ninjas are going to make a move.
NQZ is awesome in late round situations. It definitely makes some highlights happen. And a little damage there, no headshot.
Yeah, does he go for the kill or the plant? Because you know the rotate's coming now, so you got to make a move on this, I think. Flash comes over, Udrix takes an initiative, and majority alive for the Ninjas is exactly what they're hoping for. Scoop up some of those AKs that the T's used against you a round ago. Had to wait a second to get back to the guns. Now David Deus is the exception again, but it's because he's unequipped. Not ideal. Smoke in the sky. Snow is gonna punish, comes swinging out through elbow. Rebuttal is quick, evened out instantly. Good on the Ninjas to put a quick stop to that mid play because it was looking all pain for a moment. Snappy's gonna get into the action, takes an initiative down the ramp, gives his life away, trying to gain info. And so his two other teammates will have to pick up his slack.
This next move is everything.
DGT, if he wraps around the back, he's done.
Uh-oh. Oh, he didn't see it. Oh,
there we go.
All right. That actually, well, keeps this whole game alive, to be honest. 2v2. And paiN could be going to the right side. Udrix is the first line of defense. Wrinkle's coming in slowly. Minute left. But they're not wasting time.
That's both players confirmed. Frag for the bomb planter, soften him up, prime him. Oh, but gun out, man. At least a pistol. If not just the gun, I mean, you would have known the smoke just came from inside cave.
Yeah.
Now Udrix on the retake. He could still make up for this. Puts a smoke down in front of him, still concerned about cave, but that wraparound from Big Uzera. He's now up there on the ramp. Damage both ways, and it's paiN to take 12 off that.
Yeah, why take the fight like that when you could just go get vision or walk, no scoping when you could just quick scope.
Right.
You really don't. You're not gaining anything by trying it.
If he gets caught like climbing on middle box, I'm like, you don't expect a cave peek or something, but you're already in the first cave room, brother. I'm sure he's beating himself up about it, so we'll let it go. But tough pill to swallow at a 6-round deficit. Luckily for them, Ninjas in pajamas again in these opening fights, which have been coming quickly at the start of every round. Caught by the timing. Spurs. Oh, never mind.
He didn't finish off the clear, actually.
I mean, yeah, I saw the barrels coming. He was ready, but he didn't think Snow would just blast him away like that. Jumping beyond the FAMAS, not going to work out. Shush, been pretty damn consistent in these ones. So he's able to catch 2 towards Donut, and that's the 7th round for NiP secured. Should be easy pickings, and it is. Woohoo! Ace for Shush inside of an A site. Gonna continue his tear to the top of the scoreboard for the Ninjas in pajamas.
I mean, that's, yeah. If him being at the top with his eco ace padding, his stats are gonna be stellar here.
Snappy nade in hand, sees a sliver. They're gonna jump on that. And the smoke's not gonna stop him. It's not gonna keep him alive. We've got pressure here for Udrix. He's also now smoked out of it. Grenades coming at him. Bullets don't connect, not quite like all of the sprays from paiN. Second volley of damage goes out, but it's him who actually takes more in return. And finally, NQZ is gonna move that bomb up as they go for a boost on long side, just trying to catch players off. Snow finds Shush. Udrix 1 and done. And so 2v4 is what's needed here from NiP. Map 1, their map on the line. They've got the angles from smoke from short ahead of them, but Kaspersky just gets dropped in an instant, and Wrinkle's op's been found out. So 3 players left to push this one over the line. paiN made sure that they didn't lose opening duels at the start of this round, and with that, it is an instant close by the looks of it. Wrinkle gives this a chance. Jiggles into cave and gets put down by DGT. That star-studded performance from Snow in the first half isn't going to waste. Not today. Stealing away the Ninjas map pick, despite Ninjas being odds favorites.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
Fair enough. paiN can destroy a team like NiP. But they also can lose their map pick. That's actually one of their favorite things to do.
Classic.
So, yeah, let's see if that happens here on Dust 2.
Yeah, I don't know if it's their favorite thing to do, but it's definitely something they do often.
I thought it was like a cultural thing.
Oh, they're just into that kind of stuff, huh?
I think Snappy just took a stab in the smoke.
Opening kill the way of paiN. Snow just hitting him with it. Gonna tap right back into the momentum he had on Ancient. Now he's got Berettas. It could damn well be Snow's day.
It's a snow day.
Oh, does everybody know what that is?
Right.
Because there's so much snow.
Yeah.
Build snow forts.
Play in the snow, yes.
Snowman.
Not Q Counter-Strike.
No. Like Sweet. Well, it's actually Sweet's get snow. Got snow?
If I was you guys.
Here we go. Gun on the field in Ujerk's hands, and he's going to sign it up where the attack comes at them first. So well placed to kick this one off, but we'll see if that just serves as fuel to move elsewhere. Davideus down to bottom middle versus a pistol. No trade potential. Kaspersky, 5-7 duels, good. And now he's going to lean forward, grabs the rifle. It's all about that tunnel pop. If they can get past Shush, oh, now Shush is going to get supported by the AK. They've got to clear all the corners, and knowing that that AK-47 is coming over through that doorway soon enough, they're at least able to predict this, but the AK out through window tries to hold them back slightly. Popped open is the smoke, no contact through it. But a third rifle picked up thanks to the efforts of Kaspersky, who's looking through that top of the gap of the door. Can't find anything else.
That smoke's gonna land right on him. They're pushing in.
Yeah, they're gonna go through off the flash, and it works. Well, well, well. One FAMAS pushes the play into the close mid-door hold. And that 5-7, Kaspersky making the most of it, upgrading into the AK, peeling the second player off mid. Ninjas in pajamas rob a round away here in the third.
As for paiN at the moment, no save necessary, and QZ still got an op. He takes the late... Oh, no! Wrinkle!
No.
Headshots, Kaspersky trying to push mid. A team kill.
Man.
It had to be a headshot.
And it landed on NQZ.
And it collided NQZ.
Yep. NQZ is covered in Kaspersky guts.
This is...
But survives it.
It's not even... It's no one's fault. This is a blameless crime, I think.
It's definitely not victimless.
He hit who he was supposed to. Kaspersky would have had no control over running in front of him at that moment, I guess, and because that was just to call it a spawn. I'm pushing mid. He was just supposed to cover it.
Well, he covered it all right.
That's incredible.
Huh. Now it's all going to be okay, assuming Ninjas can win the round. You've got a health advantage over NQZ.
You know what their paiN are saying about them right now?
What?
They play weird.
Matrix gets as close as he can. Difference was last round, you know, DGT kind of walked through that door alone. This time, nobody's going to take a look at it. NQZ just holding for the potential tunnel push. Not the case. Shush still in that B site. So Wrinkle's going to get a chance to recover from that opening team kill, and will do so with a quick kill to Big Uzera. 15 seconds on this clock means A has to be the target. Davideus is going to compromise the Opper. He feels that squeeze, so he goes into the swing. Snow stops him. Bomb is being planted here for the cat side, and the coverage from NQZ, who would have died to a single bullet from that rifle. Ujerks can't get the kill, and this is going to be paiN capitalizing on a 4v5 made way by Wrinkle.
This is a blameless round. Picking high instead of low, and then maybe doesn't actually hit Kaspersky. Stylistic choice.
Let's see.
Just look at the timing. I mean, it's crazy. How? How can you blame anyone? That's insane.
Kaspersky's melon also looks like it's past the door already, too. He like hit him in the back of the ear.
Yeah.
Kaspersky just should have turned his head. We can blame something.
Yeah.
Online play.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair.
Lan? No team kill.
No team kill.
But Kaspersky's soul was one frame behind his body.
True. Very
That's
true.
what online CS is. It disconnects the soul from the body.
That's true. I thought we were in the sub-tick, but whatever.
That too.
Oh yeah, that doesn't help. That hurts.
Big Zera out here. This pool of smoke grenades going down on middle's got to raise questions on both sides. Snappy to tuck back into the same door where he's gotten a 5-7 kill in the past, waiting for this mid challenge. Ooh, Kaspersky steps into it. It's amazing what he can do with his head attached to his shoulders. Moves back into the B side as well here to try to bolster Shush. This walkout from paiN is going to be met with some real resistance. Best performing NiP player of map 1, and the player we look to step it up. Kaspersky goes down though. NQZ and Snow reopen this bomb site despite taking a bunch of damage. There's a world where the CTs keep the pressure up. Snappy could send that flash over before paiN anticipated. We hit 20 seconds. He's burnt the util, and NiP didn't pounce.
This plant. Let's see if it can come. The flash, depending on who it hits. No, they're going to push through.
Yeah, they dive down. Ah, he doesn't plant the bomb, and now NQZ is doomed. Ujerks comes flying through the windowsill, catches them off. No extra money and no extra kills. It's majority alive NiP. And look at it, just force their way in off catwalk.
Yeah, this nade's going to be amazing.
It's all guns a-blazing on the attack. 5 players strong for paiN. Trying to get up catwalk. They drop down, spotted by the Opera. Wrinkle doesn't get the shot off. Ujerks could make up for everything. 2 kills already. Shush slides out. He's been rock solid for the Ninjas, and he will do so again. DGT called back to the site late with no bomb possession, and so no long control, no party.
I think that's a didgeridoo.
Oh, right.
Which I don't really know what that is, but...
Pistols for paiN, barring DGT. Oh, dude.
Could have been $100. Oh, there we go. Second chance to play.
Nice wall bangs from DGT. Snow's deagle shot from the top of middle, in between the eyes of Kaspersky. It's going to make him nervous for a second because Big Uzera's just picked up that AK, so it's still out there on the field. Can't control it. One smoke if they want to try to get up Cat.
Yeah, NiP are actually a little stressed here because Wrinkle's low. So if and Snappy is in a spot where it's a great spot, but you can't just cross back, right? Because if you cross back, you expose yourself potentially to critical information. So, you know, that means that Ujerks is really locked into a fight if they are going to go up Cat. But
Nah.
they got to be doing something.
Well, NQZ had bomb and a
They're not
Glock
going to go
on
long with no... They don't have smokes left.
Nope. No, they do not. They are really hoping.
They're not going to go long.
Yep. Yes, they are. They're going to try.
You're not going to go long.
Yes, you are.
Are you serious?
No problemo, they say. And of course, why would everybody be long? And Ujerk's going to walk back. He gets caught by that NQZ AK that just got picked up there. Still considering catwalk. Now everybody facing on the cross. You don't need a smoke if you just take the fights as 3. Unbelievable that Snappy gets owned that hard by NQZ's Glock, but by God, they have opened up this round.
He didn't even shoot.
I mean...
They sent the Glock out first. It wasn't even a jumping out backwards, bait me, I got the better gun. It's Glock entry, and it wins.
And from his perspective, I mean, how many players does Snappy actually get to see when this happens? Just NQZ, right? Just NQZ with bomb, and that's why they stay so focused on catwalk, because surely there's no way everybody goes long.
That's actually crazy.
But
Drops? No.
Just got util coming at him. They burned him out of the Humvee corner last time.
Oh, Mr.
Plays
Molly.
one corner closer.
Mr. Smoke. Ew. They just missed both nades so badly there on B. I think they just put Shush inside the smoke. What can he see?
He still has vision. B players lean against the tunnel exit, but paiN are rerouting this one. Shush sees this as an invite to go clear it all out. Thing is, looks like B is still the intended target. It's just not with tunnels. DGT's looking to pick up tunnels late. Shush hears him coming.
Nice.
Now you know tunnels has been pushed. Should still anticipate somebody else on B, but you're gonna have to run this up that ramp. Hope you don't get hit from behind. Kaspersky from behind car. Only the one, still solid. Keeps this 4 versus 2. And of course, Shush is freed up to come back towards site. Being held though, tries to make his play, jiggles it, and NQZ hits the headshot.
He wanted to fight early, and now it's just a raw 2v3. There's actually a chance that they can pull this out.
Couple flashbangs for Wrinkle to try to get them into the site. He starts chucking those over, finds its target. Davideus blind, nobody pounced.
There was no other flash, though. That was the only one.
Now Davideus trying to spam him through the wall. Snappy's play from tunnels gets shut down, and NQZ is so locked into this window corner that he's just gonna bring them to him.
Oh, God.
And so he picks it all up. 2 versus 4 in the B site.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was not good. Not good for NiP.
That would have given you more runway, more officials, but they bombed out of it. And Cologne really was no better. Here we go towards this A site. Remember, double ops out there on the field for NiP with that save last round. At a minute, flashes start to pop. Snappy's MP9 just telling him where he is. And the MAC-10 gets down towards long. It's not pretty, but he gets there. Unfortunately, for paiN, it is Kaspersky with the multi-frag in the meantime.
Don't blow this one, NiP.
Quick redirection.
Yeah, it's one player over here on B. They're trying to cut off rotations. They've probably alarmed the CTs quite a bit. There's 3 players leaned heavily. And Wrinkles is thinking, man, are they splitting on me? Man, is someone going to come help me?
Dude, that Molotov just spread so far on this side of the door.
Yeah.
But it popped on the CT's end.
That's
Huh?
value. Okay.
Nuke's easy long hold. 4 bullets left, and that's what's going to cost him the long control.
Wait. Okay.
That was weird. Somehow NQZ gets between 2. Luckily, doesn't cost them, and NiP hope to close this gap slightly towards the end of this half. 75 health for the 1v3 attempt. But DGT's been having a struggle on Dust 2. Him, Davideus, and Big Uzera not really contributing to the 6 rounds paiN have won.
He's hanging out here.
Doesn't have time to win this, and they're going to take him down before the clock even expires. That's a 5th for NiP.
Yeah. That 2v5?
That was 2v5 on B side.
Oh my goodness.
Well, 2v4 post plant.
Oh, yeah.
But 2v5 in total. Wrinkle right back at it. So NiP looking to finish this on a strong foot. Already got tunnels control. At least they're getting active. A players should be well prepared that something's coming their way, and sure enough, good angle over top of the smoke. So 2 op kills for Wrinkle. Gonna be feeling good about the way this half is at least ending. T-side Dust 2 ahead of you. This map's not lost. Very underwhelming performance from the majority of the paiN players, regardless of the lead that they had coming into this last round, which may have just fizzled out. Davideus looking for the answer, but nobody's going to show him skin, and now they've been completely corralled. You could just leave Kaspersky on this one. We'll see if paiN can fight their way out again. But utility pressuring them, and Ujerk's gonna send it through with the flash, confirms everybody's out here, and Kaspersky's not waiting around for you to take the kills. He'll go get his, and NiP close this half with a couple consecutive rounds to tie up. Davideus a bit slow on the climb up, and NiP already on top of him. He's got a frag to try to soften up the ramp players, then he's gonna sit inside this smoke. For how long? Ooh, what can Davideus do? Jumps behind them and is covered thanks to Shush. Oh, NQZ, he's letting this one slip through his hands. Snappy and Wrinkle gonna pick up kills elsewhere. And for a second there, paiN thought they could just pounce on top of the ninjas. NiP come out 4v1 instead. Had a couple elements of surprise there, with Davideus diving out through smoke, with NQZ hitting the flank timing. But when the flank doesn't get a kill, doesn't scramble the players on site, NQZ is going to know that he probably could have helped out to win that one.
Yeah, that too.
Missed opportunities here with the scout shots. Oh, I say
what
that.
A shot.
Kaspersky thought he had done enough there. DGT with the SMG on site, and Davideus off ramp, confirming the last 2 players. NQZ could do this, but the player on site in Shush gets away from him. So already some retake utility coming down from that CT spawn. There's 2 scouts for the retake, no kid. One at this distance though, and the 5-7 in the middle. NQZ making up maybe for that pistol with some clean scout shots.
Yeah, they decided to take their fights individually.
I don't care what you were thinking, it didn't work. And so all the momentum of that pistol win gone, but they're gonna try to just charge down through long. It could still work. At the very least, it does for the 5v4. You've got map control elsewhere here for paiN, and not the best buy for NiP. Snappy takes the Galil off the 10 health of Wrinkle. Trying to make this long control work, and the smoke spam is fantastic from Kaspersky. NQZ drops Shush. Mid taken by Ujerks, and that's going to bring all of this back. But Big Uzera's gone deep through suicide.
How could they read this? It's, oh, they got it. Nice one, Snappy. That's a great shot. He was frustrated with his aim earlier. Just thinking this push looks so crazy to come in clear, but man, 4 players have been tagged, but NQZ with the op.
That's the thing. Giving him M4, he's got a chance, but the op is too valuable to lose. He would need this kill up close first. Kaspersky, slow approach, doesn't matter. He gives the shadow away. Tough pill to swallow for paiN. That jubilation you felt 40 seconds ago just evaporates.
Snappy totally saved it right there. It would have been just like round ruined.
Gives them 2 M4s to work with and a scout. But I mean, it's got to be said, the only reason this game is still close is NQZ and Snow. You've got 4 kills on the other 3 players of paiN. But Big Uzera takes a 5th.
Yeah.
Oh, what is happening?
The...
He's got to have some kind of vision.
Are you kidding? They could have blown that open maybe, but still the headshot and just like that, paiN.
No.
Reclaiming control.
Not 1, but 2. Yep. It's just the perfect line.
You're kidding. And then the second one? Okay, they blew it open at least. Okay.
All right. Okay.
That was nice.
Great shot, but at least
nade too.
At least they're not both like that. So, back and forth we go. It's definitely a mental rodeo for both these teams, but I feel like after the first map, NiP have less mental juice to burn through. They do find a lot of mid control for free, so let's see if Snow and Big Uzera can hold back the mid play. Tunnel's not a problem. Angle on car is perfect for Big Uzera. He gets the lineup that he's looking for. Now Wrinkle tries to peel back, looking to just get to the doorway because Shush is going to find an opening over towards long A, but Snappy's got the bomb outside B site. If you're able to pinch the players in spawn, then maybe Snappy's freed up, but the window push. Snow, you devil. Now Wrinkle gets blasted away by DGT, and Shush has been found out because of the 1 kill he's gotten this round. Snow pushing window is what really takes this out of the hands of Ninjas. You can't let them make the play because there was a chance they could have pulled that off, so Snow goes for the initiative.
You know, with Furia firmly international and doing really well, paiN are just trying to be the best 5 in Brazil with a little help, obviously.
Davideus, good trades.
I guess the best 5, Latam.
They do feel like the spirit of Brazil.
Yeah.
This round's getting put in the bag as well, so paiN starting to really pull ahead here with the CT side. Kaspersky gets something going towards B. Snappy could come join him. He just runs it down through tunnels, but he's worried that someone will push those doors. Kaspersky's got little to lose.
If Snappy goes too slowly, he actually might get caught.
He slid out to the boxes.
It's so close. Okay. Okay.
Snappy takes over sight.
Tunnel flank is going to come in.
Yep.
Wasn't spotted, but they're coming to clear it perfectly. Smoke should be helpful. We'll see. Util won't get used. They're going to push through.
Mid control's good, or are they?
Oh, wow. That was a chance.
Moment of hesitation here. They've got a full belt of utility for Davideus, but they want vision before they do anything at all. And Snappy's just letting Kaspersky go to work. Confirms both players there. Snappy not moving a muscle. Still watching doors, but surely he's seen both. Turns attention, lines them up, but can't kill both.
Is there time?
Yeah, I think so. No, never mind.
Run from it. That's
a second or so short. They waited out that smoke by choice, but slowed down just enough in the process that NiP pull this one off, and this game still stays close. Drop that in front of this execute before it comes at you. He's hanging on to it. There we go. They're still going to challenge through. Snappy isn't ahead of it. Flashbang was good, but NQZ able to find it because they flood out before the door smoke goes down. Trying to get ahead of the defensive smoke. Looking like it's going to pay off. Nobody's going to give NQZ an angle. He'll throw that incendiary out.
Oh, they're going to turn around.
Ujerk's holding this smoke. He's got the crosshair on Big Uzera's head. It fades. He'll hit him. Second CT also dead. Low health bars for the remnants of NiP, and they will hold back that window retake. NQZ's op too valuable as the money has been whittled away at. paiN are going to have to let this 10th round go.
What I'm wondering now is, are NiP going to try the exact same thing? That's the only thing that could make it even more Snappy-esque.
Sure. Tries to give that smoke a bump. Yeah, nice header.
Solid.
Goal! Players on the long wall. Ahead of his utility, though. NQZ going to be under pressure if Davideus dies. But he at least cleans up Shush, and the DGT covers exactly what they need as they lost the Opper on site. More damage comes out, but it's not that substantial. Kaspersky still with 3/4 the health. Man advantage here for paiN. Bomb is on Kaspersky. He's not able to best Snow, and so it's Snappy only. Nothing for him in this round. He's sitting down there with 7 frags, and paiN pulled back into the lead.
Heavily bumped.
Nice shot, Wrinkle.
That's excellent.
That's what you're looking for in a round where majority are on Tech 9s. Great start.
They're still fanned out pretty heavily. I don't know what the call is out of spawn at the moment here for NiP, but they have options. Oh,
nice
that's
flash.
spotted.
Yep, that's 1 pistol down. Utility coming out from the tunnels. Biguzera cautious, but there's no flood of the utility. DGT, oh, he runs through long, gives a gun over.
I love it. The Snappy holding that. They kept the full default going while they actually made it look like a mid-B.
Snow goes for long play, him versus Snappy. Gonna chase him down, takes half his health in return. There's that AK still out on the field. The flash finds its targets. Snow's missing shots. Can't pick a target. Then he does, and when he focuses in, it's a laser shot onto Ujurks to keep man advantage in hand, but barely. 7 health Davideus, 9 points for Snow. Nade onto the planters, gonna soften him up. Kaspersky, 15 health, and an Opper to take this long-range fight, but now the Op needs the other 2, and he will find Biguzera.
Does he know? He doesn't.
Wrinkle swaps over, unsure of the position. A Tech 9 shot will push this over the line. Will tie the game again.
He's going to jump up. Wrinkle, is he going to come clear this? But who does this favor? It feels like the CT.
Playing the left side.
Oh, maybe not.
Sees him coming. Great reposition here from Wrinkle. Keeps it cool under pressure and cleans house. Davideus to the long fight. Flash is coming over. Eesh. Not the prettiest duel. So he looks to get out of here. Again, NQZ on a wider angle than maybe they're ready for. He's been playing a lot of the time on site or in towards middle. Fire burning behind him. Doesn't spread entirely. He puts it out regardless. Drop to half health. Nade's gonna finish the job. Good utility play here from NiP to get the highest performing paiN player out of the equation. Final round of regulation. Davideus wallbanged. Shush just tears him off that site. And while DGT drops down off of Catwalk, that's the open invite for the cross. Snappy is removed from this. It's 2 players on site. A push through smoke, and Ujurks isn't ready. But Shush sure is. 55 more damage done. Scours the field, and he hits it.
What a find.
Low bullet, so be it. Brings Snappy over to the action. DGT gets the duel towards car, but he is done. NiP rob back their opponent's map pick. Takes all 24 rounds of regulation through headache and a lot of rough rounds, but they stay composed enough to close this, and this series needs a third.
They've literally won so many times on this map. There's only a single time in any of their wins where a team's got double digits. They have 3 losses in here, but it's just a sea of green. Amazing T-side stats as well. So yeah, they're gonna be so confident.
Well, kicks off well with Snappy and Kaspersky into the kill feed, into the A site, in with the bomb plant. Retake demanded of paiN in a 3v5.
They're kind of the Monty at Nuke right now. Like they did all that practice, then they play one really good team like Na'Vi and they actually win.
And it's being held from the rooftop. Oh, never mind, it's not being held. Shush got the Molotov.
Just
so he's
tying his shoes up there.
It's like, do I need to throw this, though?
Just throw it, though.
No, keep it. A souvenir, a pistol round that goes down real smooth. Kaspersky dropping 4 kills in that pistol.
He had the best 4K of a Cologne.
It was pretty damn good.
It was amazing.
They definitely feel like something's happened,
Yes.
but they certainly don't know what.
It's like when David Blaine steals your thumb, you know, you're like, you can feel you're missing a body part, but...
We hit 45 seconds, just hoping somebody steps into the crosshair. We see the CTs wiggling, and Big Uzera, fast time to kill on the squeaky hold. Still an additional 2 players on that A site with him.
They're really trying to make a lot of noise downstairs to draw the rotations lower.
Right, shake it up a bit on A. Hope somebody steps into the kill, but so far it's all coming up paiN. Gun's making a difference here. Wrinkle can't get into the engagement. DGT and Big Uzera continue to clean up, and Ujerk's just looking for a desperate plant from here on out. Could cross behind Silo and go for it.
Yep.
Might as well take the money.
No nades.
But you've got an entire team of paiN players coming your way. So yes, money is the bonus, but an excellent first gun round posted by paiN.
It's nice how the Counter-Strike, there's a natural bottleneck to everything. Like, there is such thing as too much map control, right? There is too much commitment, getting too spread out.
Too aggressive, too passive, too old. Although the limit of that one yet to be seen. I watched Fallen Rifle today for the first time in his career, essentially, and look fantastic. Yeah. So, proof's in the pudding. You can teach an old dog new tricks. Slow it down. They go silent. Gonna try to put some pressure on the follow through to the A site. Done a lot of just watching the squeaky door now. Looking like they'll take it. Snow into cover for a second, dodging flashes. Here's the footstep. Oh, they try to dive back. Crushed. And Snow's got other ideas. Right back to what we saw in Ancient. Rock solid defense in the face of packs of ninjas. Not one person allowed to even touch that ladder. He sends them packing in coffins instead. And even this save from Snappy is compromised. There's 15 seconds here to hunt him down. Excellence from Snow yet again.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, that seems to be his specialty, man.
Single AK here for Kaspersky. He wants revenge towards ramp, perhaps. We saw him be that first casualty versus DGT. Oh, that's what he wants second servings for. What an entry.
That was raw.
And look at the pace that's right behind it as well. It's going to send paiN scrambling down towards control here. Snow versus Kaspersky stops him. And as that bomb plant's going down, in smoke, no cover, Snow all too easy. Yet again looking for a triple kill because he knows his teammates are inbound. And NiP know that it's a time-limited recovery mission. They may now both have guns, but should be cleared off of the staircase, and this one comes up all paiN, barring that entry and ramp.
Damn, Snow with 12 HP gets those 2 kills. He is putting in work right now.
3 straight rounds for paiN. Wall of smokes up with Ujerk's ahead of it, already on red, bomb in tow with an escort in Kaspersky.
See you later. See you later. "45 seconds up, and they have a chance to sneak the vents."
If you can get Shush to compromise the vent hold, with a peek like that, it really opens it up for the secret push, but Snow's on the other side. They just throw caution
what is
to the
happening
wind.
right now?
You completely write off the threat of another player towards control. You thought only one's down on B. With how fast paiN have been getting down there, you should have known better.
I mean, there's that, but also just like, what is this aim from Snow? You know, beasting through ramp that one round. It's just countered heavily by paiN.
Fast flood out A floor, right into Snow's line again. We've already seen him with a triple kill mow down on the doorway. No other targets for him to shoot at. Davideus holds the other side of the site, and the Snow goes back. No one's going to stop him. This was guns in the hands of NiP, but you wouldn't have known it. Back towards ramp again, they'll go. Again, Kaspersky with an AK, but not this time. And NQZ picks up the kill outer, so no alternative option. Majority for NiP still up, but all just tucking their tails back into the lobby. AK changes hands, but they're jumping back into the spawn, so DGT knows what he's chasing. Full reset attempt coming out here from NiP. Oh, dude, now they're walking with knives out. If he keeps this pressure up, he's going to catch him before they can round Silo. Wonder if he farms them.
I would start shooting right away because my his
It's
teammate
like
died.
weird cover here, right? Oh! No.
It's actually changed the round. Well, he wasn't even being greedy. He was just looking for one clear shot. What a moment for Snappy.
Oh.
This might be a fine thing to do. They can plan for decon.
Yep.
Snow's not in the site, and yeah, they're gonna go for it.
Snow's gonna try to take a look.
Surely they don't let him just. Oh, they leave that
my
open.
God.
Wow, crazy.
Shush, go ahead and try to clutch, but you know the pressure's on. Fast stomping down behind him. Eats the flash because you know he's looking at the door. And so paiN still pull this out. Yeah, he's gonna let him know.
You know what he's saying. I mean, they were. Was that? Did they pick that up?
He had that by the time they got into the vent crossroads.
Yeah, that's silly.
Could have reloaded that when you open the decon door. It's not like you're not making sound.
All right. Sometimes it's your own damn fault.
Yeah. Look both ways before you cross the street. NiP go quiet, maybe let that main player get close, but then Kaspersky just tries to jump with the element of surprise. Ujurx, he has been just completely muted outside.
To be honest, the series hasn't been incredible from him.
Snappy's gonna find one, but possibly too late. Big Uzera burned in. Had 7 health for that Snappy duel. We've got 20 seconds on this clock. They could just try to put it down on A. Snow is ready to come back up this ladder the moment you turn your back to him.
See if they clear this properly, but with the time left over, surely not.
Got to start skipping steps. Snow's still waiting, and by the time he gets up here, DGT's got it over. This is 8 consecutive rounds from paiN, so NiP will just be lucky that they even won the pistol. The trade here from Snow. Ujurx tries to change positions entirely. Takes up Hut, but unfortunately loses the squeaky player first, so he comes out into a site taken by the defense. Snappy's kill makes it interesting. Back 3v3. Missed shot from NQZ. Ooh, but DGT should have a free one. Will it matter? Still 2 more players to take down. They would have seen the bomb on Snappy, who doesn't hide the fact that he's running over towards A.
Yeah, they can't milk that one. DGT would have loved to, but instead...
Shush is holding this, I believe. No, never mind. Plays in heaven. Lets him have that space. Smoke in front of him. Would be desperate to run through it. Shush gives him the fight.
Why?
Shush just goes for the duel.
He's made a lot of moves like that this series that are like, why? Why would you do that?
And with the timing on the main smoke fade, Snappy's still going to have to keep eyes on it. Bomb is planted on the back of sight. If I'm not mistaken, it's down for beneath heaven, which means it's going to have to be the wide swing out from Squeaky. He's playing behind the vent. This is a missed position.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do but run, trying to get back at this. Snappy's going to come around the corner, get blown apart.
What?
And DGT back on it. This is a defuse in a 9th round for paiN. 2 mistakes, Shush and Snappy. That clutch just all too easy.
This feels like a game where the pistol wins the game. If you're the NiP on the CT side, 66% of their rounds are one CT side. And they have won a lot.
You know, there was like a little bit of foreshadowing with it because, believe it or not, the Fissure event at the start of this season, that was his highest rated LAN event ever. And he bottomed out in 9th, 12th position.
Right, okay.
You know, but over 7 maps, a 1.23, it's like, okay, this season is going to be something special. The results maybe kind of, you know, put it in the shadows, but after today, I feel like we've got to highlight it again. Snow is tapping into something this season.
That wasn't, yeah, that was the team struggling, not him.
So I will politely ask for more of this from here on out. It's fun to watch. Wrinkle, what you got? Door's gonna swing with 3 players behind it. Takes down Davideus. One does slip out. 3rd player kind of scrambles him back between the 2. And Ujurx gets insta-gush for 99 damage on the ramp peak.
Yeah.
Ugh, he's lucky to be alive. Kaspersky, though, will open and close the door behind him. How polite. Now, we've seen what he can do on the CT holds. Time to clutch. Snow's wrapped around towards... Oh, you catch him on the jump up. But do you really catch him? No kill. And now the door is closed between you and all 3 players remaining here for the Ninjas. A 9-3 CT side is great for paiN, especially with the defensive abilities of Snow. A pistol here could have wrapped up this series quickly, but now you've given NiP the lifeline they need.
All right, paiN. Show us what you're made of.
Ooh, Snow gets caught. Snappy's not falling for it, bucko.
Well, the strat was to disrupt that ramp and hit it from both sides, but instead, they got shut down outside and our 4 guys stuck here. But you know, paiN. They'll group up. They'll be persistent.
They'll do it properly. Utility over the top. Ooh, Ujers, beautiful. Making that FAMAS look easy. 6th and 7th kills.
He didn't even have a turnpike rotator on that.
Nope, just doing his own thing all alone, which could have been a disaster if he didn't put forward those 2 kills. So well done. What's left to do here at 25 seconds? I think it's simply going to be a save. Snappy's starting to feel a little frisky outer. Making moves, changing up positions.
See how he responds to this. He's pushing outside. Oh, he's been watching demos. Yeah, he just walked in front of that, called him out entirely.
I mean, individually, this is definitely his best map of the series. Never broke double digits in the kills on the other 2. Shush holds back Davideus.
Oh.
Gonna finish off Big Uzera. 3 versus 2 looking good, but the guns are getting empty. He needs a reload of the rifle, and the USP won't find a second. Then Ujers peeks over top of heaven, reopens A site. I said Snappy's looked good. Good enough to clutch this remains to be seen. Molotov for Snow. Low health DGT, but that is put in position. Although maybe a little ahead of time. The fact he switches to the op man, this is a save call, isn't it?
Yeah.
Better be careful. Wrinkle's got that op out on the field. M4 is for the others. Oh, the timing off the grenade pull and throw. Nice. Shush just gets slammed in the back of the site.
I mean, that's like, Shush was literally, like, did he need to do that? You know?
Fair.
He was full peeking to flash the inside of a lobby where no one was even pushed. So, it was a risk. It got punished. That can happen. 1 back for the CT side. And now a lot of pressure here on Ujers.
Yeah, mollied out. He's got a teammate. Oh, and Snappy does a good job of drawing the attention for Ujers to come back into the duel. Davideus is going to leave, but it's man advantage NiP. Snow's got a lot of play to make with this outer control and nobody here to stop him.
I think these mid-round situations are where paiN kind of show how they've made some deeper runs and more interesting moves in big games versus big opponents, but keeping the numbers high is always going to be the best advantage you can have.
Wrinkle's not. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, this is a moment where they.
Wrinkle's a setting duck.
Yeah.
Oh, but he makes steps. Oh, hello. Easy.
Heard that late.
Vent player gets out, makes loud stomps over towards lobby. He's burning himself.
Okay.
Or rather, had no choice. Spreads just barely onto him. Decided not to reposition.
Yeah, $50, you get a hoagie with that money.
Oh, come on. Snow with the 9.
No.
The Raptors player's gun is low.
Oh,
NQZ comes through with one as well. 2 players who started on Tech 9s into a clutch.
Oh,
and Ujers is slipping off ladders. NQZ spams slightly by the pistol.
They kind of need to win this round because this would be sorely embarrassing to give up 11 of this.
I mean, it's low health here for Snow. NQZ on half health as well. Utility for the retake. Just dumping it out from main. Oh, but it's an insta-kill from Snow. Clean shot from 12 HP. And all this time, Wrinkle's just been beating his chest, letting them know exactly where he's coming in from. Snow's gonna stay in the corner. Wrinkle figures out the crossfire, will do nothing about it. It's another multi-frag from Snow. 4 kills deep. He opens that site himself.
I mean, that's great.
Such a sick series from him between the CT sides, and it's awesome to see him be able to jackknife around like that onto the board. Nothing but respect for Snow. This season of Counter-Strike, he is tapping into something. And Wrinkle's missing nades. NQZ way too ready for that peek on the side of Garage, so things go from bad to worse. That was one of the 2 good guns NiP have to work with to deny paiN their 12th. The other rifle announces itself on that A floor. Kaspersky trying to get lucky with some spam. Tags Snow slightly. He's got the advantage here. MP9 just not going to get the better of him. He hits 20 frags in 20 rounds of play. And it's not just quantity, but quality. Kaspersky, shadow advantage given over. Snow gets cleared from the corner, and that's a good disengage before any teammates were ready to trade it.
DGT in a tricky spot, and he has been a nuisance here on this T side. There's a lot of floating going on, but Kaspersky, I mean, he's got a lot to handle. They come down here. 64 health, no smoke to fall back on. He's going to hear them start to spread out, and he takes the first kill in upgrade. And a chance to get away, sticks around to fight.
Shush moves down off the off, doors open. Good job to drop Big Uzera.
Wait, 10 seconds. They've got to go up right away.
All's good. Few seconds to spare. They left their options open. They send Big Uzera in on the Hail Mary mission, but it's bombed down. It cost them maybe more bodies than they should have let slide, but it's still a huge ask of Shush to pull this off. No kit, no util, just the op and the idea of elimination from Bounty on the other side of this next round. He's gonna take a look at sight, but again, 10-second defuse needed. Dodges the first off shot. That's his opening. If you're gonna go, that was your moment. He now posts himself on the angle, but the waiting game's not gonna be one he can win. So indeed, tucks tail, gets out of there, and we're gonna have 4 series points for paiN to finish this off with. Looking to find positioning inside Secret. Met Snappy here not long ago, but it's a further back angle, and this time it's Wrinkle on the op. Heard him burning, so he's ready. No surprise, maybe, that Snow gets toppled by that one. Still, remember, lesser weapons elsewhere on the field, one of which, Ujerks here on ramp, Deagle in hand, 3 players on the other side of this smoke as we hit 35 seconds. He reveals himself, they know about it. Up close, the op prevails, but it now gets picked up. DGT has opened ramp. The possibility of the lower hit is real. You see the scramble. NiP send 2 players downstairs. 20 on the clock, bodies in the open, and Snappy hits a critical kill to take the wind out of the sail. But it's only temporary, and the bomb could still find an opening on A, if not for Kaspersky, sitting on top of the ladder.
Yeah.
This is a free frag every day of the week. Bomb dropped, irretrievable. The first of 4 goes the way of NiP.
Yeah, there's that at least. They get their money back online with this round, pulling this one step closer. It was a scary moment, but Snappy took that big risk of actually stepping out from decon and not just taking a passive op shot, which was an option. Snow's had a lot of fun leading these slow positions outside, pushing into Secret. They're getting a response. This is going to work out for the CTs, though.
Well timed. Shush a second. And the cover from Wrinkle's good.
Yeah, I mean, that's a full court press right here. 2 players left on the T side.
Bombs lobby.
They're walking away to go back because they have to. Kaspersky quietly on their trail, and they'll maybe turn around, maybe not. Usually doesn't have to go there.
After time. Money issues now, potentially.
Yeah, that actually is...
Big time.
Snappy's already made the rotation lower. He senses something different is coming.
Snappy waited until map 3 to play better.
There's no ramp rotation, though. Wrinkle can't leave, so... Oh, and Ujerks dies outside. Lots of pressure on Snappy. He's alone.
Oh, he hears the open door. He hears
Wrinkle's
the bomb
come down.
Wrinkle's gonna try to find an angle, scours the bomb site. You've got a player pushed up close to the base of ramp. Snappy, will he think about this? Davideus right here next to him. How much space does Snappy get away with? None. The 24th round of play, and it looks strong for a second. 2v5 retake demanded of NiP. They've been looking better in recent months, but now Shush with a much-needed clutch and a back turn to Snow, who will close this. Those last 2 frags, both his. A great start to the season, individually for Snow, from Fissure to Bounty.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club,